Hello students, this is V. Srinivas working in SRR Gout Arts and Science College, Karimnagar. Today I am going to discuss the final year MPCS students. The topic is operating system. In this, the subtitle is scheduling and process concept. This topic is taken by uh, second unit. So system programs of operating system and process. So the standard C library example, the program is set of instructions. C program invoking printf, library calls, which calls write, system calls, system calls. Here hash include stdio.h, standard input and output. .h means header file into main. Here printf greetings and return 0. Here open brace and one close brace. The user mode is the program execution of the user mode, and kernel mode it is the write the system calls, that is called write the program, that is the system calls. And standard C library. So each and every program the user can save the program automatically. It's saved by in the library of standard C library. The process management by operating system, physical, CPU, memory, disk, input output devices like keyboard and monitor, printer. CPU is the central processing unit. Memory is the primary and secondary memory. Primary is the RAM and ROM. Secondary is the hard disk, pen drive, and compact disk. These are the memory devices. And input output devices, keyboard, mouse, printer, monitor. Monitor is the LCD monitor and LED monitor. Printers, uh, the dot matrix printer, laser jet printer, so available in the market. And laser jet printer, different types of printers available in the market. So logically process file. Hence we have the process management and memory management, file management, input output management. The process management, a process is a program in execution. Program is a positive entry and process is active entry. The program execution, the user work is and open the C program and execute the program. So compile the program. Compile means we can identify the errors and rectify the errors, and again we compile the program. The zero errors are all errors are rectified. After finally run the program, the output will be displayed on the screen. The program is a positive entry and process is an active entry. So process needs resource to accomplish its task. CPU time, that is called central processing time. uh, Representation of process. Process has program counter and specified location of next instruction to execute. And data structure stores information of a process. Data means collection of data, collection of information, that is called data. The CPU time, in this CPU available for the arithmetic logic unit and memory unit and control unit. The control unit control all the activities of computers. And memory unit, here primary and secondary memory, RAM and ROM. Secondary is available for the compact disk, hard disk, and disk drive, mm, and floppy disk, pen drive. These are the second storage devices. The process uh, continue in the central processing unit, and the many process may be associated with the same program. Typically system has many process, some user process and some operating system process. Life cycle of a process, states and the arrival, computation, input output computation, and the termination. The process will be continued by just like life cycle of a process. The process management activities. The operating system is responsible for the following activities in the connection with process management and creating and deleting with both user and system process. So that is the creating the management activities is the creating file and deleting the file and editing the file. That is the user defined. The user can do edit the file and create the file. How to create the file? Just like he opened the notepad and he typed some information, save on the computer, the file will be display on the screen, and the file stored in the folder, that is called folder. In this folder you can store the different types of subfolders and files also save in the folder. And suspending and resuming process scheduling. This process is called process scheduling, and providing mechanisms for process synchronization, providing mechanisms for process communication. And the memory management, all instructions of data in memory, orders to execute the translate the logical and address of physical address. Here CPU central processing unit and the logical address memory management. RAM is physical address. Okay, this is the logical address memory. It is a primary, secondary available, and CPU is the central process. The RAM is the physical card. The card is inserted in the CPU box. The process terminates MMU and the declares that the memory spaces is available, and the multi-programming memory management manages several processes in memory. So what is multi-programming? Means at a time the user can use for the different types of activities. It is and the word documentation edit and listen the songs and see the video clips. These type of works can do in the multi-programming operating system only. And optimizing CPU utilization of computer response to users and ensure memory protection. Track legal address and memory management activities, keeping track of uh, with parts of memory or and the currently being used and by which process, allowing and uh, deallocating memory space as needed. And the introduces virtual memory. It if the process size is the bigger than RAM size. Hardware support. What is hardware? Hardware is the physical component of computer is called hardware. Just like we enter into the lab, see the keyboard, mouse and CPU, central processing unit. These are the different types of components is called hardware. And file management. File management is the operating system provides uniform logical views of information storage and abstracts physical properties to logical storage unit. File is a collection of related information defined by the creator. So we can store, already we discussed, we can uh, store the different types of file creations. Just like we open the notepad and type the information, save the data, that is called file. So folders and subfolders, that is totally called file, and a collection of related information. The student database, employee database, these are the different types of information we store in the computer, that is called file. And each medium is controlled by device, disk drive and the tape drive. Verifying properties, speed and the capacity, data transfer method and sequential or the random. Here uh, physical media and disk sector track device, user device. And next one, file management. Operating system provides and the inform logical view of information storage and abstracts physical properties to logical storage unit file. Each medium is the controlled by device, disk drive, tab tape drive, and the verifying properties including access speed, capacity, data transfer and rate access method. So operating system is implements the abstract concepts by the managing mass storage, media, disk, etc., and a device that controls them. The files is usefully organized into the directories. Already we discussed what is directory and subdirectory file. Actually, it is available for the single user operating system and multi user operating system. Single user is the we can uh, save the file is copy on some information F6 or Control Z and del the file name given the created file will be deleted by automatically and multiple operating system uh, folders means files we can open the pop-up menu and right side button select the new folder. The folder will be stored on the desktop and we give the rename automatically. The no name is changed by the name of the folder. In this folder we store the subfolders and subfiles. And another one is the compact is change a directory and make a directory and delete a directory, remove a RD, remove a directory. These are the single user operating system use the directories. Multiple operating system only for folders and files, subfolders, subfiles save in the computers. So that is called directories. Access control on most systems to determine who can access that. File system management, creating and deleting files and directories, uh, primitives to and the manipulate files and directories and the mapping files onto secondary storage. Disk management, usually disks used to the store data does not fit in the main memory or data is must be kept by long period of a time. Most of the programs are stored on a disk. Proper management of central importance and the entire speed of computer operations depends on disk and subsystems and its the algorithms. Operating system activities, storage allocation, logical blocks, and the free space management and disk scheduling. In this, what is the disk management? It is a storage area. It is there is a memory, primary storage and secondary memory. Primary is the RAM and ROM, and second is the additional devices. Hard disk. Hard disk is it is a 500 GB hard disk. Already in the operating system, we do different types of parts, just like partition. 100 GB, 100 GB, 100 GB. The primary 100 GB. The operating system is stored by C drive. So DEF is the user defined. User can use the database will store in the D drive, E drive, and F drive. So he can store the user can store the uh, audio songs and the movies and the database different types of softwares store in the computer. So usually disk is used to store data. So this type of information and database store in the computer, that is called a disk management system. Most of programs stored on the disk and the proper management is the central importance. So the storage location is the blocks, free space management, disk scheduling. Just we take the one example of the mobile is there. The mobile is the 32 GB mobile capacity and expandable memory is the 16 GB or 32 GB. So we see the total information of the settings. So which folder and which app is taken by uh, which space. So we see the total information of free space and user space display on the top of the screen. So in this also the we can select the drive and select the right side button, see the properties. So the drive is the 100 GB is there, which how many GB used and how many is the free space. The red symbol and blue symbol display. Blue is the empty space, red is the user space. Okay, all drives also display this type of information. And input subsystems. One purpose of operating system is to hide the of hardware device from users, and the input output systems responsible for. So what is the responsible of the input output devices? Memory management of input and output, including buffering, storing data, and the temporarily while it is being transferred, caching, storing, and parts of data in faster storage for the performance. So the main concept is the input output devices, the storing information and data transfer storage from we transfer the one drive to another drive, and we take the information desktop, and desktop information transfer to the drives. This type of transfer information database will be transferred, so one drive to another drive, and desktop to drives to desktop, whatever it may be. So and general device driver interface, and the drivers for the specific hardware devices, input output systems, and the general interface, and the device input output devices. So operating system design and structure. So what how to design the operating system? It is a large complex system designed by carefully. It is uh, it is to function properly and modified easily. So and common approach, uh, partition the task into the small components of modules. The partition means the hard disk drive is there, that is the 500 GB. Automatically it is the partition, means the it was the security given by the operating system. The C drive stores the operating system automatically. So that is the security between. We cannot open many more times we cannot open the C drive, but we can use the D drive, E drive, F drive many more times, open and close, and store the data, delete the data, whatever it may be. And common approach partitions the task into small components modules, and each module must be accomplish some of specific tasks. Unix also, this is a multi-user operating system, security based operating system. Unix consists of the two separate parts, system programs, and the kernel consists of the everything below the system call inter- interface, and the above the physical hardware, and provides the file system, central processing unit, scheduling, memory management, and the other operating system functions, a large number of functions for one level. The traditional Unix operating system, see the diagram is there, and the evolves over time. Here cells and the commands, and the compiler, and the interpreter, system libraries, system call interface to the kernel. So here signal terminal, and the handing characters, input output system terminals, file system, swapping, and the block input output systems, disk and tape drivers, and CPU scheduling, page replacement, and the demand paging, virtual memory, kernel interface to hardware, and the terminals, and the device controller, disk and tabs, memory controls, and the physical memory. MS-DOS, Microsoft Disk Operating System and Application Program, Resident System Program, MS-DOS devices, drivers, and the ROM, read-only memory, BIOS, device, and the drivers. MS-DOS, this is a Microsoft Disk Operating System. This is called Single User Operating System. Application programs can directly access input-output routines and makes the system the no mode bit, and the limitations in the hardware. Intel 808 is the, this is called Intel processor model, and the system process of the operating system. Here a modern operating system is a collection of system programs. More programs are we can collected by, that is called system programs. System programs as a system utilities system, and the programs provided a convenient of the environment for the program development and the execution. Some of them are simply user interfaces to the system calls. They can be divided into the 7 categories. What are they? They are the file modification, and the programming language support, and the status information, file modification, program loading, and the execution, communication, and the background services. What is file modification? The file modification is the program create, delete, copy, rename, and the print, dump. It list of the generally manipulated in the files and the directories. So we can this is for example we take some different types of softwares. We can create means we copy the system drives and delete the drives and edit the drives, the user defined whatever it may be. So he do the create files, and he wanted to print, he take the print, printer drivers installed and printer installed, take the printouts, dump, list generally manipulated files, directories means folders and subfolders is called directories. Program language support. So compiler, assembler, and the debugger and the interpreter for common programming languages are often provided with the operating system, are available for the Aspire downloaded. So just like we take the C language, we copy the C files, automatically it display on the screen small icon. We can open the icon and do execute the program, and compile means identify the errors, rectify the errors, the zero or errors, and after the rectifying the errors we compile the program, the output will be display on the screen. And the database also, in this database SQL commands and a structure query language create files, uh, create tables. In these tables we can insert the database of student and database of information, and edit the information and delete the information. So this kind of work can do in the SQL structure query language. And the MS Office is there, that is the one of the software, and we install in the system the Word, edit the MS Word and edit the documentation, create the documentation, and next one the PowerPoint presentation, create the slides, and Excel. In the cells are available in this MS Excel, calculations and charts. Next one Access, MS Access, it is a front end and back end software. Um, Create the bank employees database. There is a front end, we can select the one option. So the employee name or employee identification number, employee salary, we can identify the only one. We take the one column, automatically it display on the total database of the employee, and the student database also create. It is called front end and back end software, the only for available in the Microsoft Access. And status information, file modification, program several text and editors may be available for the create and modify the file stored on a disk, other storage devices. So status information means the drive, the drive we can select the right side button, the properties see. So how much we can use the drive and how much empty is there. So empty memory, and we can copy the another information, so the stored information. So it can identify the two colors, blue and red. Red is the completed, blue is the empty space. So this is called status information. And file management, file modification and program several text editors may be available to create and modify the contents or the file stored on disk, modify and the content of files stored on disk or other storage devices. So modification means the file edition and creation. Modify means suppose we take the one example, MS Office, the Word document, the edit the file means some errors are there, we can correction the errors and save the file, that is the edit the file. And create the new document and modify the document. So this kind of modifications available in the uh, data storage in this computer operating system. This is called file modification. And program loaded and execution. So once a program is assembled or compiled means identify the errors, and it must be loaded into the memory. So primary and the secondary memory, we copied the copied the and installed the database. The database totally stored in the automatically it go to program files. The assembled compiled it must be loaded into a memory to be executed. The system may provide this the absolute loaders, reloadable loaders, and the linkage editors and overlay loaders, and the debugging system for either higher level language or and the machine language are the needed as well. Communication. The communication process, the communication programming provide uh, the mechanism for the creating virtual connections among the process, the user and the computer system. They allow users to send the messages to one another screens, to browse web pages, to send the email and messages, and the transfer for one to machine to another. So communication means the user can do it is send the information means send the information send what is information the user can use it for the web browser. So in this web browser internet just like we call the internet is the network is called internet. The facility is there, send the mail, received the mail, send the message and received the message. So that is the that is the this is called communication. And web browser means uh, this in this web browser we can browse the information of the website, just like how many universities available in the Telangana state. So the total display on the universities information, and how many degree colleges available in the Karimnagar district. So the total degree colleges available display on the screen. So this is called web browsing. And what is the information? We can collect the different types of information used by the web browser. That is called web browser. So and to send the email and the receive the email, uh, this is called communication between one person to another person. And background and services. All the general purpose systems have the methods for and the launching certain system program processes at the boot time. Some of these process and the terminate after completing their tasks, while others continue to run until the system is halted. And the consistently running system program process known as background services. So generally the method for the launching certain system programs and the process at the boot time. So what is boot time? So we run the CPU, start button. First the computer doing self testing, that is called booting. Self testing means the files are working or not in this central processing unit operating system, and how many files is there. So this kind of work you can do in this. So background services. All the general purpose systems have the methods for launching certain system programs. So the booting means the computer is on, the self testing of the computer, that is called booting. And sometimes the process terminate after completing of their tasks. So means it was the self testing of the computer, the operating system is there, the operating system, what is operating system and it is working or not. So finally display on the desktop icons, so ready for use. So before self testing is called booting, that is the background services. So next the process scheduling, main topic. In this main topic subtopic is the process. So what is process concept and the process scheduling and the operations on the process, inter-process communication, examples of IPC systems, communication in the client server system. So objectives: to introduce the notation of a process, a program in execution which forms the basis of all computation, to describe the various features of process including scheduling, certain and the termination and communication, to explore interprocess communication using shared memory and message passing. Process concept: and the operating system executes a variety of programs. So what is variety of programs? Batch system jobs. Okay, different types of clients do different types works in the different types of computers. Time shared systems, the share by the computers, user, different types of users doing different types of programs, that is the time shared systems. And the textbook users uses the terms job and process almost and the interchange interchange interchangeably. The process, a program in the execution process execution must be progress in the sequential fashion and the multiple parts. The program code also called text. See the process concept. What is process concept? Program is positive entry and stored in disk executable file. Process is active. So main process concept is the program edit in the system, that is called process of program edition. uh, and execution program started via GL mouse clicks and the command line entry of the name, etc. Just like we take one C program or C++ program, the icon is on the folder is on the system. We can select first mouse, we take mouse and select the folder or icon. Icon means small tinny digital image is called graphical user interface, that is called GUI. The commands line entry of the name, etc. One program can several process. Consider multiple users executing the same program. The process in memory. See the one diagram is there. Process is memory, stack, heap, data, text. So stock is the maximum. The text is the information, data is the information heap, and the stock is the totally it was stored by the disk. That is called process memory. The process state, as a process executes, it the changes states. New, new is that the process is the beginning created, new, and the running instructions are the being executed. Waiting, so waiting for the process waiting for the sum of event to occurs. So one program is executed, waiting, and next program is run. So it is the process automatically continue in the central processing unit. Ready. So the process waiting to be assigned to processor. The processor is the new means it was started by the new program, running and executed the program, and waiting means two programs are there. First program is the running, the second program is the waiting some time, and ready, the process is waiting to completed, the next program is ready to execute, and terminated, the process has the finished execution. The execution of the program after completion of the execution, that is terminated. Diagram of process. See here one diagram is there in this. Input event completion and the scheduling dispatch waiting, input output are event waits. So here new and admitted, and ready, ready is ready, and the waiting running terminated. So the new one is coming ready for uh, ready and running after completion of the program terminated. So this is the process is the continuation, new, ready, and running, waiting, and terminated. So input here the schedule dispatched and the admitted, interrupt, exit. So exit after finally completed, the terminated by the program. So This process is continued by first new, select the new, and running, so, and waiting, and ready. So this type of kind, the data will be transferred. The program is one by one terminated by law finally. The process control block, shortcutly we call PCB, and information associated with each process, also called task control block. The process state, running, waiting, etc., and program counter, and the location of instructions to next execute, and CPU registers, content of all. The process state and process number, program counter, registers, and memory limits, list of open. So this is called process control block, PCB. And the process diagram is there. In this diagram, uh, P is the process, P0, P1. This is the two, both of processes, and the operating system is there. So executing, and the ideal, executing ideal. So here save the state of PCB, and the reload the state of from the PCB, and the save state into the PCB, reload state from the PCB. So executing, this process is called process. And the next topic is the threads. So for process has a single thread of the execution. Single thread of execution consider of having the multi-program, consists of the per processor process. Multi locations can execute at one, and the multiple threads of control threads, and must then have storage for, and the thread details, multiple program counters. This is called PCB. See next chapter. The process representation in the Linux. What is Linux? Linux is the multi-user operating system, and represented by the C structure task struct. Here struct task, struct process, and the process information in the process information current editor. So this is the C structure of task. And process scheduling. Scheduling means the program will be displayed one by one. That is called scheduling. And the maximize CPU use, and the quickly switch process onto CPU for time sharing, and the process of scheduling selects among available process for next execution on the CPU, and the maintains scheduling queue of process. So queue means one program first edit, and the next program display next edit. So that is called process. And the jobs queue set the process in the system. The user can do different types of works. The job can do first one, second one is the ready queue, set all programs, and ready queue, and various input output devices queues. Here queue header, and the PCB registers, head talk, head tail, and ready queue. So mag trap. So this process is the, this diagram is tell the ready queue, and various input output devices. Next one, representation of process scheduling. So queue diagram represents queues and the resources flow, ready queue, input output and the queue. So child execution and the interrupt occurs, fork child and the wait and interruption. So this process is a representation of process schedule. Schedule, short term of the schedule, CPU schedule, and the selects which process should be executes next, and allocates central processing unit. Sometimes the only scheduler in a system, short term scheduler invoked the frequently must be fast, and the this is called short term schedule. And long term schedule, it is the process should be brought into the ready queue. So long term schedule is the invoked infrequently seconds, minutes may be slow. So long term is the very slow displayed on the program. The long term is the scheduled controls is the degree of the multi-programming. So multi-programming means at a time we can use the different types of works in the computer, that is called multi-programming, and process can be described as either input and output bound process, and spends more time doing input output and the computations, many short CPU bursts. So this is the burst means the CPU is the very problem created. Uh, the spends of the more times of doing input output and the computations, and the CPU bound process and spend more time doing the computation of few very long CPU bursts. So this is the topic is the scheduling and processing. Okay. So next class we will continue the class. Thank you, students.